Hello everybody and welcome back for another video of Be Rising. This time we are going for something different, I would say, because I would love to show you the 11 things to worry about. At least that's what I found out during my gameplay. I played this game for like 30 to 40 hours, something like that. So I will show you what I found and what you should worry about. So let's go into that, shall we? So here we are in the first thing to worry about, and that is the main story mission. That's it in the top left corner. When you start as the new vampire in the coffin, that's the first thing you will be introduced, and it's super important. Always do it first, at least know what is there, and that will give you guidance to unlock new stuff and new resources for your development. For me, it's the soul stones, it's the eye of the twilight. I need gold ignites and spectre dust. This is something I can't craft right now, but it's like a goal. It's for me like, alright, I need to figure it out how to create gold ignites, and during that, to find out how it's done, I will unlock more stuff, more buildings, and this is like the long-term goal always. So focus on the main story first and then the other stuff. I will show you later what else is unlocking more stuff for you to do more crafting, more weapons, and so on. Second thing to worry about, that's the map and starting location of your first castle. By those entry points you can get on your first journey in the first map you will encounter, and that's the Farbane Woods. These woods are the easiest to be. Most people will be there and place their castle there, and yeah, because the resources and enemies are quite easy. Then you can proceed to the next area, which is Dunley Farmlands. This area have advanced resources, more tough enemies, and it's the next zone you will go into. After that, if you got a little bit further, you will go to Silverlight Hills, which is bastion of the people. They are tough enemies and you don't want to be there that much. And that's the last addition. It's the Cursed Forest, which is the most enemies, the hardest enemies are there, and bosses. So now it's your time to choose the location. I chose this location in the Farbane Woods, but on the edge with the Dunley Farmlands. If I would choose again, I would choose differently. I would go for something like this location or this one, because I would be in advanced zone and I would have easy access to the basic zone, and I would invest the resource in the castle on the place which matter long term. Even though all resources will be really good all the time, it's better to have it somewhere in the more advanced area. This is my second castle. As you can see, I have it in the Silverlight where people are, because that's the harder location I'm progressing into. So choose your location and be alright with that. Third thing to worry about, and that's the placement of your first core and expanding your borders. As you can see, I'm placing my borders around, and I'm going for the 4 entrances to my future castle, and I don't want anyone to be able to proceed and build his core somewhere in my location. So I'm securing all the possible entrances towards my area by placing there the borders and stairs, and that will be securing, right? I have experienced that somebody build his castle below my castle, and I was unable to use my entrance for a while, so I don't want to deal with that again. So that's my thinking about that. So you can think about it as well. After that, you have to feed your core. You have to give their blood essence, and that will increase the durability of your castle, and you will not be like attacked, or your walls will not crumble. And this is the palisades. I'm building the palisades just to show you how it looks, because I will build the wall from the stone. But this is the first castle. Fourth thing to worry about, and that's the palisade got no roof. As you can see, you are exposed to the sunlight even inside your base during the daylight, and the roof coming with the stone walls, which come later. You can solve it by creating the mist braziers. Those are the buildings you place inside your castle, and you feed them with the bones, and when they are burning, they creating the cloud above your base, and that means that it's covered and you are all right there inside even during the daylight. So feed your brazier. You can turn it off on the night, and one bone is like 4 minutes, so it's all right. So now you can see that it's returning back. So build your braziers before the stone walls, and you will be all right, and you will be chilling. Fifth thing to worry about, and that's the blood type and feeding. As you can see, there is a bear, and the bear is a creature and got 5% quality of blood. Let's try to feed on him. So let's go press F, and we are drinking his blood, and we will inherit his abilities, his attributes. As you can see, we got increased movement speed because it's really low quality blood. Those other perks are disabled because we need to find something better. So let's go and kill those humans. Maybe they will have something more in their blood to unlock our true potential. There are kinds of classes there. There's rogues, brutes, warriors, scholars, bunch of them, and you can create your own build by killing them and collecting their blood. As you can see, there is an archer we will kill, and then it's a crossbowman, 21% rogue. So we are going for him, even though it's not that better than we have, but it's certainly better, right? So we will feed on him, and we will check his blood, and you can see 10 to 20% critical strike weapon attacks. So you are going for weapon attack damage with this kind of rogue build. One other thing I would love to tell you, and that's the feed ability. That went so long before I realized that I don't need to feed on everybody, but I can use it as an execution. When you are fighting, there is a cooldown of your F, which is feed, and when somebody is low enough, there you can press F, jump towards him, press left click, and execute him, and you will not get his blood type, you will not get remove what you have, you just execute him, which is super cool, powerful ability to use, especially in the beginning where you don't have that many abilities. Your weapons are not upgraded enough, so the feed ability is super cool to use, and it was really long before I realized that something like that exists and I can use it proper in battle. So yeah, enjoy. Sixth thing to worry about, and those are the resources. As you can see, those light spots on the map, those are the areas where the rare resources are located, concentrated, and you can go there, collect them, and be really efficient with your time. The basic resources is wood, stone, copper, and so much more. It's scattered whole the area. You can go around and collect those, but those resources on the light spots are the advanced ones. So you want to create the road, go there, get them, refine them, and get better. Seventh thing to worry about, and those are the resources. You will need bunch of them, and if I tell you bunch of them, you need a little bit more. So you will start chopping trees and collect stones, but then you will need to kill enemies for the resources. You will need to do bunch of stuff just to get enough resources for you to upgrade your armor, weapons, castle, and everything else. So bring home everything, collect everything what you can find, because you will use everything in the like big quantities. There is no resource like useless, because always you will combining those less resources with the higher tier to create even the higher tier. So bring back everything. I recommend go for one resource, for example, and bring back whole inventory. For example, iron. Go to the iron mines and be there until you fill your inventory with iron, and your castle will be happy because your things will be going on, and you will get like good mood because you will get a new weapon, for example. So collect everything, guys, please. Eighth thing to worry about, and that's the storage, guys. It's nothing worse when you come after a long day towards your home and you need to run around your castle and looking for the storage. Please, if you playing on the PvE server, place every storage inside one room in the middle of your castle. Divide everything that makes sense to you and then just go around, compulsively count, click that button, and everything will be stored away and you don't have to worry about the thing. It will speed up the process and you will be relieved. Everything else will remain in your inventory, will be needed to be refined first. So go to your stations, place it there, and you are good to go. So that's about it. So store your things, that will save a bunch of time. Ninth thing to worry about, and that's not the hearts, unsullied hearts especially. Those hearts are precious. You'll need a lot of them because you need to use blood press to get from them greater blood essence. This essence is used for creating really powerful weapons and more advanced buildings, and you will need a lot of them. And before it's time to create the greater essence out of normal ones, which you can find everywhere, that will take a lot of time. So please, guys, save those hearts, don't consume them, and you will be good to go afterwards when you reach the point where you need a lot of them. So yeah, that's just the quick one, and save them. 10th thing to worry about, and that's the blood altar. It is another progression of your items and powers. As you can see, those are the bosses you can track and kill for a special ability. For example, the first one will give you ability to transform yourself into the wolf, to give you 45% movement speed. Other ones give you powers like frostbolt or cloaks or leather, to be able to create leather, or the new storage area. So all the bosses is another progression as the main story quests, giving you advancements for your weapons and armors and everything. So focus on that. Always go for the boss, try it or ask other people if they want to join you and kill them. Really, that will help you. 11th thing to worry about. That's the last type of progression, which is discoveries of the technology. As you can see, those are the technologies what you can find randomly in the world from destroying enemies. And if you find a recipe, the book I have in inventory, you can research that and you will find new recipe to build, and it's better than anything else. So that's really cool. And if you collect enough scrolls, those are from the humans and everywhere, you can discover new type of equipment, and that will give you really powerful things to go with. So that's something what you should look into, and never stop looking for those, because that will give you the right edge for the bosses and for the progression. And that was the 11 things to worry about in this game. Hope you enjoyed this one. Hope it's something is helpful for you for your progression. Let me know down below in the comment section if you have some other things you are worrying about. I would love to know them. I would love to see them, because maybe that's something what could inspire me to not do or otherwise do. So thank you very much for being. Thank you for your time. As always, be kind, keep smile, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Peace, guys, and see you all tomorrow in the next video or on the stream on Thursday. So bye bye, enjoy the rest of the day. See ya.